In this video, we're going to talk about the most minimum course creation tools that you're going to need to create and launch your first online course. We're talking about recording, editing, and putting on a platform so that people can buy your course. And I've sold many courses this way and it works very seamlessly. I'm not going to talk about all these different complicated tools. I'm going to keep it very simple, and I'm going to give you the actual prices. And at the end, I'm going to give you the total price on a minimum viable budget versus a little bit more elevated budget. So you can choose what works for you. And in the description below, I'll link to this PDF, this resource, that you can click on these links and choose what works for you and check out, what's in your budget. But I'm going to keep it very simple. So let's get right into it. And by the way, I'm Aleka. I'm the founder of Learn with Aleka, and I have a course called 20-Day Course Builder that helps you launch your first online course in just 20 days. I'll put the link to that below. Okay, so let's dive in. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can see more videos like this. So first things first, let's talk about our course recording equipment. You're going to need something to record with. It can be a camera, like a fancy DSLR if you already have it, or a phone. Some phone technology is so amazing these days. The iPhones, they do such a great job recording. Just make sure you have enough storage on your phone, on your smartphone, before you start recording, because those videos take up a lot of space. 2, a microphone. Don't use headphones, and don't think that your phone can just record your voice for you. It will not sound professional. Get a separate mic. I recommend one of these, very inexpensive. 3, lighting. I use box lights under $40. I believe you can get 2. I have one here and one here when I record. One usually is like a 45-degree angle coming down. The other one, it can be like more of like a secondary light. It could be a backlight. It could be, I'm not a professional photographer, so I'm not a lighting, I'm not really a professional with that, but it works. And I've used it a lot for my food photography, for my blog, and all these other things that I've done. And it's inexpensive. You don't need to spend crazy amount of money on lights. Just don't, for the love, put on the, overhead recessed lights in the bedrooms, because that lighting is very harsh and it's not very, it's not going to do you justice, and it's not going to look very nice. Next thing you're going to need is a webcam. Now, I say a webcam only if you plan on talking to your computer or recording on your computer. You don't need a webcam if you are not using your computer. So say you're teaching a course on how to bake sourdough bread. You're not going to need a computer unless you're going to want to record slides and show people how to go through the process beforehand. Otherwise, the entire course can be in your kitchen. Hence, you don't even need a laptop or a webcam. So this is if you're showing people how to do something in a slideshow or something. And the next thing you're going to need, again, it depends on what type of course you're recording. If you're doing a slideshow, you need a screen recording software so that you can record your screen as you're going through those slides. You can have it record just you talking head to head like this and make your entire face in the picture, or you can have a little talking bubble like I'm doing here, and you can use Loom to do that. It's like $15 a month, very inexpensive. You can do your recording and your editing in the same program, in the same window. So as soon as you're done recording, you hit stop, and then you go below and you edit. And I will show you how to do that in another video, but it is the easiest, cheapest way to screen record these days. There's other fancy stuff out there that I've tried. There's nothing simpler than this. And then slide software. And we all of us have this, right? Remember our PowerPoint days. If you're a millennial, I was a PowerPoint pro. Canva has kind of taken over these days. Canva is very inexpensive, $15 a month. And they have template slides that you can use if you want to use for your slideshow. It saves you so much time. And then you open up the slideshow and you start recording using your Loom software and your mic that you attach to the computer, and you're all set. And your webcam if you're using your computer. Now, let's talk about what you're going to need when you finish recording and editing your course. You're going to need to host it somewhere. You can't just say, hey, buy my course, let me send you the link. Oh, wait, how do I pay? Oh, I got to send you a payment processor link. And then I got to follow up with this. One of these platforms are the best platforms for a reason, okay? Teachable, Thinkific, and Kajabi are the top recommended course platforms out there. They're not the cheapest. There are cheaper ones out there, but you're going to get what you pay for. And if you want to do more work on the back end and make things a little bit harder on you, go cheaper. But wouldn't be a good teacher if I'm going to tell you to go that route. Okay. That's like telling you to take the dark, scary route on the way home when there's a lighted pathway right here. Take the easy lighted pathway. Teachable is, I believe, they have a starter plan, $39 a month. I believe that's for one course. And then once you add things, they will upgrade you. But this is all you need to get started. Thinkific, also good. Kajabi, a little bit more expensive, but this is like more of like it's very robust, this type of platform. The annual plans are a bit cheaper, but I always recommend testing and trying it out for at least a month before you commit to a longer plan. I use Teachable, and I tell people in my course how to use it and how I go through uploading it and creating your sales page. Teachable is awesome. It has everything there. It will automatically send emails once people sign up. It will handle the processing, the refunding, the affiliates, the everything. And they've gotten it even better over the years. So one course platform is all you need, right? So you have this, and I'm going to give you the total in a minute. Stay with me. Email marketing software is very necessary. If you don't have an email service provider like a MailerLite, a Flowdesk, or like Kit, which used to be ConvertKit, then you're going to have a difficult time connecting your subscribers to your platform, because these providers make it super easy. So once you sign up, say for Teachable, then you're going to add a little code from Teachable, and I show you how to do this in the course, to your Kit, which is what I use, and they speak to each other. So now when somebody signs up for your course, all you do is add a little tag. It's very easy to do. And you say purchaser or student, blank course student, so that you have a whole list of dedicated people that have already bought your course. And then everyone else that comes on your email list, they're maybe potential students or your future buyers, right? So platform is very important. Kit is free up to 10,000 subscribers. They, of course, limit you on these plans, but at that point, hopefully you're making enough money in sales, you can afford the next plan up once you get over 10,000 subscribers, or if you want to upload a new course. Okay, you guys ready for the total cost? I'm going to give you the minimum viable cost, which is $115 first. This is all you need to record, edit, launch, and sell a course. $115. Don't go any other. Don't say, I'm going to replace this with that. Now, if you're not happy with the quality of maybe your desk mic or your webcam, which I think if there's one thing I would splurge on, it would be the webcam. The other things you can get pretty good quality. It's the webcam. But if you're okay with this, go for it. $115. You can make that back in one or two sales, right? Your course should be anywhere from $50 more. So 2 courses, you already made your money back plus some. Okay. If you have a little bit more money to spend, your budget is a little bit more flexible. More polished starter setup is about $200. Now this is for a more expensive mic. I think this was the DJI the price of the mic that I use. And this is awesome if you're moving about, right? Moving out and about, and you're recording in your kitchen or outside somewhere. You just attach this to your shirt. It has a little wind muffle, and this to your phone. You see, you just connect it to the bottom of your phone or your DSLR camera. It sticks right in, and it transmits the signal. The easiest way to record. And I've done my research. You can also use a mic like this that you attach to your desk if you're at your computer like this, so that your sound sounds a little bit more professional. And that's really the more polished setup that I recommend. Everything else is included. Now, of course, you can upgrade other things if you want, but we're talking about keeping it simple and the minimum things you need to launch an online course. And this is all you need. Trust me, don't go research other things. This is what works, and you won't regret it in the future. Now, I do talk about other tools like a tripod. If you don't have a tripod, man, there's so many inexpensive ones out there for your phone that cost you less than $20, $30. If you don't have one, go grab a tripod from Amazon. They're really inexpensive. And then here's some other professional equipment. I used a teleprompter for my last course, which was fun to test out. Had a lot of issues, but it worked. I made it work. And this is the wireless mic set, this DJI, this one here. And then a floor lamp just to lighten things. I have, some uplighting in the background here if you want to make it pretty, and that's it. So again, all you need to create that first profitable online course is $115. That's it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you got something out of this video and are a little bit more motivated and clear on how to start creating your first course. And if you have any comments, just drop them below and I'll make sure to get back to you. And make sure to create fearlessly.